You can't expect to get what you want or achieve anything in particular without having a direction. The problem here is that even though you now know what you want, you don't really have any clear, precise way of getting there, and at this point, it's really just a wish. That's why it is also so important to create short-term goals that you have for the day or for the week or for the month, and that gives you some sense of urgency to actually go and get them done. Having this really ensures that you'll stay on track of your long-term goals, and you have individual steps along the way to help get you there. The other daily habit that ties in very closely with the first one is creating a to-do list every single day and not ending your day until that list is done. It's going to be the list from which you now will live by and is going to be your new ruler. Now for me, I typically create a to-do list the night before with everything I need to get done the next day, and then my next day I won't stop working until everything is done. Now I've used that method for years and it's worked really well, but after a while I noticed something a little interesting. I would end up working myself non-stop to finish whatever was on the list, regardless of really how much there was to actually do. Another small productivity trick that I've learned along the way is to reward yourself for finishing something on time, and that gives you a further incentive to go and get it done. Like if I have a tasty leftover cheeseburger in the refrigerator, I might make that my lunchtime reward for getting all my work done by then, and I can't have it until all my work is done. I have to say, at least for me in terms of productivity, there's nothing that throws me off more than an inconsistent slumber. Like I could be having a really great week, be feeling a 10 out of 10, be super creative, be in the zone, and then one really late night, and then one next day of sleeping in just completely throws me off. The next few days after that, I just feel lazy, I feel unmotivated, I feel sluggish, and I feel fatigued. My body can't seem to catch up with that, and I can't snap out of it until I get my sleep schedule just back on track. It turns out though, scientifically, our bodies do best when we have a really consistent sleep schedule of going to bed and waking up at the exact same time every single day. You'll find that your body will adapt to whatever schedule you give it, but when you throw that out of whack, your body's chemistry will work in overdrive to compensate for that. Studies have also found that irregular sleep schedules lead to poorer performance, weaker memory, and worse quality of sleep when you do sleep. So once I began making the daily habit to keep the same sleep schedule and wake up at the same time every single morning, I ended up being far more productive, feeling way better, getting so much more done, and getting a better sleep at the same time. I've said this before and I'll say it again, but every single day, get in the habit of going and getting some exercise or going to the gym. Now this has been the one habit that I've kept up for almost 10 years now. I really haven't missed more than a few days of going to the gym unless I'm sick or something like that. And I found there's nothing that makes you feel better, that gets you more motivated, that brings you more energy, that gets you thinking more concise than going to the gym and working out. Not only that, but the health benefits of going to the gym are immeasurable. I'm talking about something that will improve your mood and your memory and also reduce the risk of chronic illness, stroke, anxiety, depression, and high blood pressure. Plus, if you want to live long enough to see the benefits of all of that compound interest in your investments, so you could be like 90 years old or 100 years old, still balling out on yachts and Ferraris, chances are you need to stay healthy and exercise daily. Now, if you're the type that finds it really hard to get motivated to go to the gym, because we've all had those days, here's what I do. First, just force yourself to get dressed in your gym clothes, assuming you have gym clothes. But I think just by doing that, you'll find yourself that much more likely to actually get to the gym now that you've had a little bit of momentum. And really all you gotta do by the time you get dressed is just say to yourself, I am just going to show up. That's it. Most of the battle with this is just showing up. Because I have a feeling that once you just show up, even if you're not in the mood, even if you don't want to go, because you're there, you're going to end up working out anyway, and usually those tend to be the best workouts you ever have. For some reason, that's just how it works. I don't make up the rules, but that's how it is. And seriously, going to the gym for me has been a major part of my success. It's really such a great outlet to go and pick up heavy things and then just put them back down again. And when you begin to see some progress and that you're picking up heavier things than you were the week prior, it really motivates you to continue that progress in other areas of your life as well. And admittedly, this is still something I'm trying to get better at, I'm still working on this, and this is something for me to still master, and that would be the art and daily habit of not procrastinating. And when it comes to that, let me share a little secret that I've been using throughout the day non-stop that's worked absolute wonders for me, and that is what's called the 2-minute rule. Now here's the concept of this. Most of the things that we procrastinate on don't really take that much time to do. So the 2-minute rule really suggests that anything that you could get done in less than 2 minutes that you think about, just get it done immediately. Whether it's a text message that you had to get back to someone on, or an email that you had to do, or even just going and cleaning up after yourself. Don't postpone doing that, just if it takes you less than 2 minutes, do it immediately, do it right now.